Welcome! We're here to help you get acquainted with Sita's Acceptable Use of Technology policy. You're probably wondering what an acceptable use of technology policy is and why it's necessary. Most of all, you're probably wondering how it applies to you. The most important function of Sita's Acceptable Use of Technology policy is to safeguard the company's confidential information. It does this by informing you of your responsibilities when using Sita's various technology resources. What kind of resources are we talking about? At Sita, we use a wide assortment of electronic equipment in order to do our jobs. This can range from smartphones and tablets to notebooks, laptops and PCs which connect to our network, store data and run a wide variety of software applications. It also includes USB drives, copiers, fax machines and printers. When you use technology at Sita, you will often be asked for a Sita user ID and a password. Just as user IDs and passwords keep your personal email and banking details secure at home, Sita uses these protections to keep its information secure. Your user ID also helps us maintain an accurate and traceable record of the actions you take when using Sita's technology resources. As an employee, you are responsible for all activities that take place under your user ID. It's important to remember that you are the only person who should know your password. Never share your password or use anyone else's. Try to have a good password, the longer the better, and never use easy-to-guess information such as your birthday, your children's names, or your favourite TV show as your password. Also, don't use the same password for both your work and personal accounts. Protect your password. Never write it down or store it on any device. Instead, have a strong password that you will be able to remember easily. Most of Sita's systems require the use of a combination of numbers, symbols, and uppercase and lowercase letters. One way to create a good but memorable password is to create a sentence. For example, 220-pound angry rhino. Another great tip to protect your work or confidential material is to make sure you lock your computer whenever you're away from your desk. Press the Windows L keys or use Ctrl-Alt-Delete followed by the Enter key. There are some definite do-nots when it comes to the appropriate use of Sita's technology resources. When you are performing your responsibilities, only use technology resources that have been provided to you for that purpose. Do not install your own hardware or software or make copies of music or movies unless it's part of your job. Do not tamper or modify any resources including laptops and mobile phones. If you need to use Sita's applications or data when away from the office, My Desktop and other remote access facilities are available. If you need to access data where there is no network connection, then contact the BTS service desk who can help with solutions. Do not use public computers such as internet kiosks, hotels or airport business centres. You should never leave confidential information on your desk, on fax machines or printers, or displayed in public areas. When you need to dispose of confidential information, always be sure to use the designated document destruction bins to ensure that it's been handled properly. Laptops and notebooks can be a goldmine for thieves who wish to steal company information or simply make a quick buck, so make sure to store them in a secure location whenever you leave them unattended. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Sometimes it may be necessary to send a personal email or make a phone call from your work device. While Sita's tech resources are intended for work use, occasional personal use is okay as long as it's reasonable and it does not interfere with your work or violate company policy. Please note, Sita is always monitoring the activities that take place on its technology resources. This includes communications via telephone, voicemail, email, fax, internet or stored documents. Your activities leave a trail that can be followed even if you think you've deleted them. If you would like more information, you can always contact your manager or the BTS service desk at servicedesk@sita.com.au or the service desk portal at servicedesk.sita.com.au.